Like here?
He's pointing like here.
Okay. Junker is going to cast a fairy fire, which is a 5-foot radius burst. So can you point again where he's pointing?
I will just expose the creature. Now, is there a saving throw to this?
No save. There's SR.
I don't believe this creature has SR. It does not.
Okay. Outline subject shed light as candles. -20 in all stealth checks. Outline creatures do not benefit from concealment normally provided by darkness, blur, displacement, invisibility, or similar effects. Oh, it's her turn now, though.
Yeah. She has some other things up her sleeve. She casts another spell.
Okay, there are 2 spellcasters watching her.
Yeah, a beam comes out of her finger. Plus
21, so 6th level spell?
Yeah, it
Or
is a
3rd level
ray of
spell, sorry?
enfeeblement.
Oh no.
It hits Mort for. What's her caster level? Oh, ouch.
1d6 plus half for caster level, I believe.
Yeah. Mort loses 7 strength.
He gets a 4th. He gets a 4th save.
Yeah, he probably make the 4th save, but Mort. 14. He makes the 4th save.
3 strength penalty kind of nukes the full strength.
Yeah. Actually, he had. Oh no, he doesn't have that yet. Yeah, so yeah, it nukes the bull strength, and then she goes running this way.
She's quick.
Yeah, she's a quick little thing.
Los comes out of the urn, looks around, sees Chaga. Does he immediately recognize that he... Oh, actually, he's not far enough. He could actually move up to Chaga and attack him.
Okay, surprise, Chaga.
Yep. Whoa! Chaga's still trying to move away. It's because Chaga did it. He ran at an angle a little bit. I wasn't spacing it out. I was just acting emotionally. Los comes out. He's like, Chaga's like, I'm too far, and then he reaches out, and the blade is swinging down, and it's kind of disappearing at the end, but enough of it gets towards Chaga as he's moving away. This couldn't be a charge. Los didn't have enough actions left. So this is a +7. Hitting AC 21, missing Chaga with the blade. He's just making angry noises at Chaga. I don't like it when you're like this, Los.
Okay, that was Los.
Mort
did not like what she did. He does not. I think he's got to squeeze through here. That's 40. 60. No, 60. 70. Yeah, you go down here. 80. He's just going to get up to her. He can't really do anything after this. Are you? I got you now.
Alistair is going to come running forward. What can he do?
Sure.
He's going to use Evil Eye.
Okay.
On Lulu. DC 17 or take -2 to all your AC. All AC.
Natural 1.
Okay, that lasts for 8 rounds.
-2 to AC. Ouch.
Barnabas, round 5 of Bod Song. Chuck is still fucking around with Lowe's.
Barnabas is looking back like, all right, good thinking. Yeah, he's got to get up closer to the fight. But not too close.
Farmers, is there any left?
There's none left. That seems to be it. Actually, your guys make perception checks. Just 3 perception checks.
Ghost, Barnabas.
Ghost. Chaga, Los, Barnabas. Los doesn't. Chaga's too far. Have another look at the map. No one. Barnabas hears something but doesn't say anything right now. Chaga.
Chaga's gonna step, then move 50 away. We'll talk later, Los. And move 50 away. He's trying to come back into the fight.
Okay. Next we have Ghost.
Ghost. He's going to take a single move. He sees the lady. The porcupine goblin thing. All glittery. Fairy fired.
Yeah, she's not hiding around.
Okay. He's going to do a ranged spell strike.
Okay.
Putting a scorching ray into the arrow.
Ooh. Spicy meatball.
He pulls an arrow and kind of swirls it around a little bit, and the scorching ray fire crackles all along the shaft of the arrow, and he lets it loose. With Bard Song, he's not in point blank. He's only at a plus 11 for this. AC 28.
That is a hit.
Okay, 1d6 plus 3, 4 with Bard Song, plus 4d6 for the Scorching Ray. 22 damage.
Oh. That bloodies her. Almost bloodies her.
Junker needs to get up there, so he's gonna let's see, double move to here. He does not have a precise strike, so I don't want to accidentally hit Mort. He's going to put his bow away. Doesn't seem to be useful right now. Lulu
is going to attack Mort. There's starting to be a look of desperation in her eyes.
There's no sympathy from this side of the camp.
Not with those rolls. Mort's just beating her away as she comes at him with the Tetsubo, keeping her at bay.
All right. Los. Los kind of angrily moving at the edge of his radius from his um, funerary urn. He's still compelled to attack, right?
Yes, he's trying to.
Okay, well, Los has still some bite. I did not take magic missile. That's hilarious. It's on the short list, but
Not there yet. That's the
not there
important
yet.
thing.
He did not bond with a ranged weapon, and his damaging cantrips are people are too far away from him to attack.
Okay, then all you can do is sit there and.
He does not have a method by which to move his own urn. Like he can't
No.
telekinetically
So you're just
move it.
kind of stuck at the edge waiting for an opportunity.
Yeah, he's gonna ready a full round attack on someone who comes
Gets
close
close
to him.
enough, I guess.
Yeah. I thought Chag was gonna get a magic missile there for a second. But...
All right, Mort.
Oh, Mort.
Mort.
Ah!
Squish it. Plus 13. AC 27 is a hit. Plus 8. Oh, nat 1. And a crit miss.
Oh no, Mort! Don't pop off your own head.
Critical weapon possibly. Oh no! Roll damage and apply to weapon. Oh, he does so much damage. No. All right. So the first one, we'll roll damage first for the first attack.
Yep.
8 plus 22.
Did he put a +1 on his?
He did not. So 31 damage to Lulu.
Okay.
Apply that now.
Tatsuba is just a big wooden stick.
It's a big club.
Okay, a two-handed hafted weapon has 5 hardness and 10 hit points. When you are large, I believe it is the hit points are multiplied by 2. So the whole thing has 25. If you do more than 25 damage, it's destroyed.
The odds of that are exceptionally good. He goes to hit her and smash, and the end of the Tetsubo comes flying up, and he's looking at it. No! He is furious right now.
I guess so. Do you have any actions left?
He's got one action left, and he uses it to pull out his battle axe. Is it a battle axe he's got, or did I switch weapons? Mort.
Yeah, we'll have to get him another stick.
Battle axe. Yeah, he's got a battle axe.
Nice.
All right, next.
Ah, you broke your beat stick.
It's not funny.
Okay, it's not funny. It is funny. Alistair thinks it's funny. Alistair is going to. Oh, she's got quills. He doesn't want to touch her. Fuck that. I was going to go up and do the.
Yeah, you don't want it. You don't think you could touch her without getting stuck.
Yep. He is going to use a spell called Command, and he's going to go fall.
Okay.
And she gets a will save DC 16.
Makes it by 1.
Okay.
She shakes off the command.
Yeah, and he'll move in, I guess. 6th round of Bard Song for Barnabas.
He likes the idea of fall. He's going to cast. He's going to cast grease at her feet.
What, like?
That's a good idea, they say. Also has an awesome reflex save, though. But a 13 don't make it. Good thump.
Yeah! Oh, she's in difficult terrain, too. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Farmers?
No farmers left.
I'll be that in a moment. I had to put Los in timeout.
Junker, you can make your perception check or take the one that was rolled, I guess.
Yeah,
close enough now.
17.
Nope, not quite.
I had to put Los into timeout. Chuck is breathing heavily. He will move forward. That's a single move with his expeditious retreat. He will see the thing. Oh, she's all glittery. He does not see Ghost. Yeah, Chaga doesn't like the look of this thing. I think he's going to use a first level spell to mind thrust the Lulu.
Okay.
It's time just to do DPS. Where's the combat sheet? Just need to tick off a spell. Okay. 4d6.
Okay.
Plus 4. 23 mental damage, and she gets it's a divination spell as well, so have fun. The DC is 17.
Natural 1.
She takes the full thing.
How much?
23. He rolled really well. Puts 2 fingers up to his temple and just makes her mind into a bit of jello.
She finds herself in that bizarre state that never happens.
Mm-hmm.
Blood's coming out her nose and her ears, and she's just kind of looks like she's barely she's trying to get up.
That's what you get for killing all of these fine halflings.
She can't go anywhere. All right, that was Chaga.
Ghost. Well, prone is actually helpful to her.
Yeah.
It's 2 axe. That sucks. All right. Well, she will eventually stand.
Yep.
So Ghost is going to move up to join Junker. Actually, no. He's going to go so that he threatens.
All right.
And then... Oh, it's too far. Never mind. He's going to go to join Junker, and he's going to ready a range spell combat with Shocking Grasp in it, which is a 2-action complex act.
Okay.
For when she stands up.
And Junker?
Junker's going to stay there. He's going to ready a spittle. He actually has to move a little bit closer. For when she stands up.
Okay. Lulu tries to stand.
Okay, I think the readied actions go first.
Yes, they do.
Junker's acid spittle, so she needs to make a reflex save. Or his adhesive spittle, sorry. What the?
Nat 20.
She's not entangled. And then Mort's AOO, I think, goes before Ghost's readied. Because they're all reactions.
Oh, hang on. It's not masterwork. -1. He doesn't have weapon focus. But Bard Song. Oh, I'm just going to screw myself. He hits. Plus.
It's still going to do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
D8 battle axe becomes 2d6 big.
Yes. And he's using it two-handed for 25. So he just kind of cleaves her almost in two as she tries to get up. And she is dead.
Nice. Ghost will hold off his spell.
For those of you who are curious, what the hell was this creature? It's called a Pukwudgie. It's a cute little name for a horrible fucking monster.
It's some sort of fae?
No, it's a monstrous humanoid shape changer.
Gross.
If it kills something with its poisonous quills, which do con damage, 1d3 con, DC 18.
Oh, nice.
DC 18, frequency once per round for 6 rounds, 1d3 con, and you need 2 consecutive saves. If it kills someone that way, they rise as a zombie. It also has control undead at will.
Okay. I think Junker is going to, using his survival and his alchemy, and he also has poison use.
Okay.
He's going to start harvesting poison.
Okay, make a survival check.
Can we take 10?
You may take 10, yes.
He gets 20 without help.
At this point, roll perception checks again.
Los is in timeout. Ghost might. Barnabas might.
Barnabas, Chaga, Ghost, Barnabas. You hear something coming from the well.
Ghost will notch an arrow. Is it a zombie?
You have to go look.
Okay, well, he'll notch a... Thinking that this whole place is full of zombies still, they're just stuck behind doors, he will notch another frog crotch arrow, and he will stealth up to the well, or wherever the noise is coming from. You said the well, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Zoom in there.
Ghost stealth is plus 16. It's a 27.
You sneak up on the zombie. You look inside the well, and inside the bucket is a baby halfling.
Oh god, that's dark.
Or what used to be a baby halfling.
He'll glance back at Junker. He wants to like show Junker. The rat folk were trapped in a crypt for a long time, and they run around the sewers, and they've probably seen some shit. This is probably
not at the top of their list, but very close.
Yeah, he's gonna use an arrow to put the thing out of its misery.
Yeah, just
did it have a...
if you don't roll a 1 and you put it out of its misery.
Okay. Roll 1, fall into the well. Did it have a quill sticking out of it?
Yes, you saw a quill floating in the bucket.
I wouldn't drink the water if I were you. Junker's like, why? Ah, zombie in the water. Oh, this horrible thing corrupted the entire village. Sorry about your club, Mort. I sure hope that Los snaps out of it. This would be very annoying if he tries to attack us. We'll have to leave him here.
It was he's pointing at the pile of blood on the ground. It was creatures. They just naturally have the knowledge of how to control the undead.
Okay, Junker is going to be the one to take any equipment off of Lulu.
Okay.
Ghost is pointing at what to take using detect magic. And then I guess the two of them appraising anything that might.
You using detect magic, you find a potion on the creature and a scroll.
So Lulu's potion, Lulu's scroll. Okay. All right, we will take that. How many doses of the crazy, horrible poison does Junker get?
Roll 2d6.
Yeah, come on. 11.
Oh my god. Oh, this is awful poison.
Yeah, baby.
This is awful poison. Oh,
finally,
no.
a poison worth using. Can you point me towards where Pug Wumpy? You said
Puck Wudgie.
Puck.
P-U-K.
Yep.
W-U-D-G-I-E.
G-I-E. The snap is. Okay, I'm just gonna copy paste to the poison from.
Yeah.
Oh, it's injury poison too.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? The Junker is gonna spend rounds putting the poison on arrows that are notched by Ghost. You really realize
it's gonna be awful. Yeah.
Puck.
You might want to make a note though. Any creature slain by the poison.
Yep.
By the poison rises in 24 hours as a zombie. I'm spending a DM point on that because here it says the poisonous quills. I'm saying the poison.
Okay. Awesome.
I guess we figured out why they've been having problems with shipments.
Monstrous humanoid shape changer. You know who would like samples of this?
Yes, I do. That is. It is like a group of these things would be horrifying to fight.
Yeah, I agree, Drake. One of the things that we did, and it was this campaign that we did it. Normally, when you harvest from a creature, you are harvesting components that you then need to like spend craft checks to make. What we kind of said was that's too slow. It means we never use poison. What we're doing is allowing harvesting of the direct poison from the creature, and it would be effectively craft checks if you were trying to make it from scratch. But now that we know this shit exists, yeah. Awesome. Okay.
All right.
Chaga's like, he'll do a channel outside of combat for 8 healing.
Heals up Alistair. I don't think anyone else was hurt.
Chaga was.
Chaga was?
Yeah, he's got 2 damage. And then he's going to go yell at Los. Los, are you feeling better?
Los is, yeah, the compulsion is gone to hurt anyone.
Yeah, I don't. He's just wandering around, like he's not pushing the edge of his barrier. If you can, yeah, I don't know what came over me. Her words, I couldn't help it. You killed her, right? Oh yes, I believe that is what broke the spell. You're not trying to trick me, are you? No. Oh, all right then. Go back into your jar. Why? Because I said so. Shrugs and picks up the jar. How long do you want me? Oh, you almost gave me a heart attack.
Okay. I'm just pasting the. I'm assuming you guys searched the farm.
Yeah, I think we're gonna once we have Los back, we're going to SWAT team with the ghost to take a peek in all the farms and all the root cellars and have a look. Are there any people that survived?
You don't find you find some a few halfling corpses. They don't look like they were ever zombies.
Okay.
They may have died at the hands of their fellow villagers.
Yep.
But that's about it for other people. There's no one left alive.
All right, Junker will get more because he's strong to move all the creatures into a pile, and we'll make a pyre at the center of town.
Yep. Mort does that. No issue.
And then I think we pull the wagon up to effectively loot a farm village.
Yep. I am also okay. I almost forgot.
And then we're looking for the leaf. I don't think we're beyond stuffing our wagon full of halflings leaf and
No.
selling it in the city. Selling it in the city.
Roll 2d4.
6.
You find 6 bushels of halfling leaf. It's processed and dried.
Okay.
Each worth 1,000 gold pieces.
Woo-hoo.
You notice Barnabas takes a little bit for himself.
That's fine.
Apparently he partakes.
I think Chaga will make a private stash as well for cooking.
You can infuse butter with it.
for cooking ingredients. Junker and Ghost, I think, are in an attic somewhere getting high.
Okay. It's been a long trip, hasn't it?
Yep. I think we're camping here as we're looting the
the
village.
You find a house that's not we'll say this house here. It's made for halflings, but there's a roof and it's comfortable enough. The Mort and the Nezumi, of course, have no issue with the size. If anything, it's kind of a nice change.
Okay, well, our wagon full of goods is right outside. The horses will pull into this little corral area. We'll make sure that the troughs aren't full of zombies or anything like that because we're not equipped to handle zombie horse. We will. After checking to see if there's anyone still alive here, we will kind of let our guard down, drink some whatever alcoholic we find.
You do find some ale, some whiskey, and a few wines.
Perfect.
These farmers were pretty well off for farmers, probably because of the product they were growing. They do have some of the areas of the farm are for food. Looks like they fed themselves from the farm in addition to their other more profitable crop. You find some bag of gems in one of the houses. I have listed it under treasure and loot. Deep blue spinel, ivory, jasper, opal, smoky quartz. Nothing terribly valuable. You found a couple small masterwork weapons. Barnabas identifies the potion and scroll. I'll just take that off the list here. Hang on. Barnabas identifies them as a potion of protection from law and a scroll of chill metal.
To do that later, I'll have to look at chill metal. I think it's just a cleric spell.
And that's in addition to 124 gold pieces, 11 silver pieces, 12 copper pieces.
I think Chaga can actually cast it. It's a druid spell as well as a psychic spell, which I think he has access to as a mental sorcerer.
Cool.
But the DC would be low. Oh well.
You're a sorcerer, tons of spells.
Yeah. We'll find use for it. Yeah, Chaga is going to make basically some shepherd's pies out of the ingredients, and I don't know, some sort of tasty squash. Let's see. I think they're going to get a little bit drunk and a whole lot inebriated.
Yep. Woo.
And after all the horrors they've seen coming out into the wilderness,
yeah.
Chaka makes an excellent meal for 27.
Yep, that's awesome. Yeah.
Oh yes, the crust came out very buttery, didn't it?
Mm-hmm. Barnabas really appreciates this meal.
The fresh peas were nice. Oh, and the squash is just divine.
It's fucking delicious. Mort Bear doesn't even use utensils because it would deprive him of the joy of licking his filthy fingers.
Chugga just chuckles. He doesn't care. He's just happy that his food can bring everyone together. Even Alistair takes off his stupid
mask.
His mask. Oh, it's actually an awesome mask, but
no one's going to tell him that, though. It is an awesome mask.
Los will keep an eye out and then kind of come through walls, and apparently startling Chaga is the funny thing now. Chaga isn't startled after like the third or fourth time, but seriously, I exerted myself in the heat all day, slaved over the kitchen, a warm kitchen stove, and you're going to try to scare the fat man to death. It's funny, isn't it? I'm getting good at this flying through walls thing. Oh, yes, keep on practicing that. Maybe practice that over there. Chugga. He's getting a little bit, at this point in time, sloppy with pouring the whiskey into the glasses that him and Barnabas are drinking.
Yeah.
We got tired of sharing the good whiskey with Mort, so we just gave him his own bottle of whatever.
Some bottle of like cooking wine or something. Yeah. Barnabas celebrates with you. Mort, just gets sloppy drunk until he falls down because he's that kind of drunk.
So do you think so there clearly wasn't enough zombies for the residents of this many homes, right?
Probably not, no. You're guessing a lot of people fled?
Oh, yeah. I was going to say that for a moment. If we could find the deed or the rights for this land, we could have owned a farm. There are worse things in life, I suppose. Fortunately for them, it appears that they simply can just come back. Maybe we should write them a letter explaining to them that, that we helped. Or maybe just say that the Briars say, you're welcome.
Yeah, something like that is probably going to be fine. My guess is once we report back and tell them everything's fine now, someone will get in touch. Or they'll just put new people in these homes. Who knows what they're going to do? Barnabas is looking at some of the gems that you found. These people were doing all right, though.
Yes, yes. Chaga's gonna hunt around to find like a writing kit in one of the homes. I'm sure there's a pen and ink somewhere.
Yeah, you find a quill and ink in one of the homes.
Okay. He writes while spilling sherry or whatever he's moved on to. He writes, "You are welcome, the Briars. P.S. Keep your shipments on time,
Okay.
or else."
Oh, fucking tell him. Yeah.
Chaga will then hand it to Barnabas. Maybe you could nail it to a door or something.
All right, you'll find a hammer and a sticky thing is the door. Yeah. Barnabas is found outside the next day, face down in the dirt. Note in hand.
It's one of those nights, huh?
Yeah, one of those nights.
Hey.
Well,
Los is, you want to spar?
Even when I'm sober, I don't want to spar. Why would I want to spar?
Los flicks your hat off your head with his sword.
Go spar with Alistair.
He doesn't want to spar.
Tell him he should spar because he's terrible. He got hit by a zombie yesterday.
You'll be all right. He's not dead. Although, dead has its advantages.
Yeah, clearly. Oh. Barnabas is looking at him thinking, like, I have to find a way
A way
to
what?
protect you from certain spells.
Yeah.
Because yesterday was not good.
No. Wait, you could do that?
I have to look into it. I'm a little fussy right now. It's not quite what it ought to be up here.
Okay, Los will roll a knowledge arcana. 12. Yeah, magic could probably do that.
Yeah, magic can do anything.
He smiles. You see his perfect teeth, but then he turns around. You can see the gaping, weird wound where he got touched by the.
Lovely.
He goes flying back into the house. You can hear him saying, "Barnabas is going to help me protect my mind. Oh, so I can't get controlled again." Oh, that might be good. Yes. Good thinking, Barnabas.
I'm always thinking it's a fucking problem. All right. Now. So the party has a nice little. They have a nice evening. Do they rest the next day, or what's next on the agenda?
Do any of the halflings return?
Not the next day.
So big pyre of dead people. Note on the door and obvious partying in one of their homes. Okay. I think we have a big ass breakfast, which is probably a brunch by the time everyone gets moving.
Probably, yeah.
And then all of the food stuffs that we can get our hands on. Or basically, okay. Any spare space in the wagon is getting
filled up with
food? Filled up with good food.
All right, roll 1d. No, people food. So let's say roll 3d10.
14.
You get 14 days of people food.
This is for the entire party?
For the entire party.
Nice.
Some of the food's gone bad, but there was still a lot of stuff on vines, and they did have some dry foods.
Okay. Chaga also has purify food and drink, I believe, as a cleric.
With that you can get another 2d8 days worth.
Yeah.
That you would have to cast that spell.
Yeah, he will re-prepare his spells to push purify food and drink.
Okay.
Another 8, you said? 22 days of food?
Another 8. Sorry, you can get another 2d8.
10. 24 party days of food. Nice.
Okay. That makes sense around here.
Okay, we load up the wagon.
Okay.
And say goodbye to the village.
Okay. You guys load up the wagon and you start heading on your way. Give me 2 seconds.
Sure, I'll run for a buy a break.
Yeah, go do it. Just coming up with the token for the random encounter that I owe Marty. CR7. Hey, Marty.
Hey. These sound canceling headphones are great, except for the fact that you plug them in and they need a battery, and I go through batteries because I constantly forget to turn it off. Anyways, hashtag first world problems.
Yeah. Yes. All right. You know what? We're just going to use the same map.
Is this a random encounter?
This is the random encounter I owe you.
Oh, okay. Can I spend a DM point to make it tough?
It was CR7 to begin with.
Yeah, I'm spending a DM point.
Okay. How much more tough do you want it?
Up to you.
All right.
We need a good challenge, Mark.
Okay.
Not to say that tonight was a challenge. That fucking poison lady could have done bad things to us, but
yeah.
Ghost did switch up one of his spells because of that encounter. He's gonna now start preparing glitter dust. Because holy crap.
All right, you guys are heading back home. This little area is this little area of the land is thank you, has been developed for agriculture.
Mm-hmm.
This area is a little abandoned, but there's not a lot of trees around. It's fairly open, which is probably a good thing because you see. Oh, I sent you a token on through VC. Can you just put it? Yeah, just put it in the herbal village there. Village of Herbal.
What am I calling it?
Bull.
I'll put it in the dark between the village and it's somewhere in there.
All right, I got it. Yeah. All right, you guys are driving along. And you hear a thwack, thwack in the distance. And perception checks. Not too hard.
Junker's got the keen eyes. He's in the driving seat.
Yeah.
Alert.
Junker, you see them. You see two bovine creatures in the fields. They're smashing each other's heads. They must be bulls. Wait a minute. Those are big bulls. Each of those bulls is probably about the size of your cart.
They're huge?
They're huge.
Oh boy.
And they look angry based on the stamping and the
Whoa. he slows the cart. Is there any terrain or cover between us and the bulls or even around?
That's the issue. You know what? We'll say I'm gonna draw.
It's a big open field and we're traveling along a road.
Say I'm gonna it's one of these. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. What happened there?
You can go edit, undo.
Yeah. I don't do a lot of drawing on this, folks, so you'll have to bear with me.
What do you want?
I just want to. Oh, that's what I want. Drawing tools. I just want to draw a line.
Yeah, you can use a line tool or you can be quick. Do you want a road like this?
Yeah, sure. While we're at it, maybe as well draw a road. That's good. And I want a fence like what the hell?
Like a cow fence kind of thing.
Yeah. Woefully inadequate for these beasts, but it's there.
Okay, so there's like some of the land's partitioned
Yeah.
with a regular cow fence.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's not very.
It is not protecting you, you don't think?
I think we're stopping. They look pretty aggressive, right?
Yeah, they look pretty aggressive, and they've noticed you.
Oh fuck. Um. Well, we do have backup plan if the horses die.
But Chaga's probably thinking, look at all that steak.
No, Shaq is concerned about the elephant-sized cows or
Yeah.
bulls. Uh, yeah, I think we're starting to cast buff spells. To be honest.
Yep. We take 2 rounds to cast buff spells before these beasts decide to inspect what's coming their way.
Okay, Los is in the air a bit above the wagon. I'm just going to go through. He is going to cast shield. I don't know if he cares. And mage armor.
More mutagen and arms.
Chaga, shield. We're getting out of the wagon, right?
It burnt. Yeah, I think everyone's getting out of the wagon.
Okay.
Mage armor, mirror image.
Chaga's casting Expeditious Retreat. And Weapon of Awe on Mort's axe.
Nice.
You're welcome.
So 2d6 becomes 3d6, I guess.
No, Weapon of Awe adds 2 damage, and if you crit, they get a.
Oh, I'm thinking of gravity ball. Yes. Okay.
Ghost. Ghost is casting shield.
I think Mort could have got big and all that.
And we'll drink his potion of Cat's Grace. And is hiding under the wagon. Can they see how the wagon's kind of like open? Can they sit? Is this bucket this part right here?
Yeah, we just kind of use that like that's the seat area. But
Okay. So, there's cover, technically.
yes,
Okay.
in there's technically cover.
All right. So Ghost is shield, drinks a potion, and he's got his bow out. Okay. Junker, 2 rounds is a perfect amount of time to get the familiar ready.
Okay.
So Vine Strike and I know I'm going to regret this, but Vine Strike and reduce animal. Is the 2-round thing. So he's got a wee rat in his hands.
Barnabas got out.
And then Alistair. Fuck, he doesn't have a lot of buffs. against smart things. No, he doesn't have much. He's basically going to, underneath the cart, ready a hex.
Okay. All right, let's roll initiative.
Assuming these things are charging you. What do you want to call these?
Just bulls.
Uber Bowl. What is their? What are they? What's their initiative modifier?
Their initiative modifier. Hang on. +1. How do they have? Oh, well, I guess that's what they have. They have huge, long horns on them, like these. Because that would be an explanation.
Mort, Junker, Chaga, Ghost, the Uber Bulls, Barnabas, Alistair, then Los.
All right, Mort is going to do his job and kind of step out and moved, and he is going to take. Does he have Expeditious Retreat? Better.
I think we gave him the boots of striding.
Oh yeah, he's got the boots of striding, so he's not going to bother with that. He's going to ready an action when one of them would come within reach.
Okay. Junker. The swarm can last for minutes, so he's going to use the action now to summon the swarm.
Okay.
And it will kind of just wander out into the behind Mort. He's got a single action left. He will take out his bow. I think we want the bow for this. You know what? I think this is going to get messy very quickly. He is going to drink his... No, he can't drink his mutagen in the same round he cast. He is going to... pull out his long spear.
Okay.
Chaga... You're still way the fudge out there, huh?
Yeah, we'll say they started coming near the fence. They started wandering a little closer as you guys were casting spells. Not much, but a little.
Chaga's going to use his new power.
And what power is that?
He draws his longsword and casts Mage Hand, and the Mage Hand, even though normally it cannot, takes control of the longsword, and the longsword rises up into the air.
Okie doke then.
And there is a longsword. Just a regular old sturdy magic longsword.
Okay.
And I think it can move out the range of the spell. It can move 20 feet. So it's gonna... It actually could be a flanking partner as well. So he...
That's awesome.
Controls the longsword to get it out there.
Okay.
He just gives Barnabas a look like, yep.
I'll do that.
Ghost. Does Ghost have any other buffs that he wants to put up? Yes, he does. It's called Arcane Pool. He's going to burn an arcane point to add a +1 to his bow. He's not of the level to add fiery or any of that junk. +1, that'll last 10 rounds, so... Uber bow. What are they doing? Those are some beefy cows.
They are. One of them
Like they're
stomps
10,000.
its hood and does that.
Fucking some wizard feeding potions to his cows to make them bigger. It's like a 10,000-pound cow.
It goes through the fence. The
Yep.
fence didn't even stop it, and it's coming for you.
All right.
Oh, that's too far.
I'm just gonna wreck the fence where you.
And this one followed suit because apparently it doesn't want to be left behind.
Oh boy.
Barnabas is kind of coming around this far. He looks like he's trying to avoid being noticed, but he is trying to get himself in place.
What are you doing up there, Barnabas?
And he is readying a spell.
Okay. Alistair is like, nope, fuck that. He's staying under here. His weapon choice, however, let's see. Alistair does have a ranged weapon, and he's going to pull his +1 crossbow. And 355 feet. No, he's not going to fire from here. He's going to ready his crossbow. No, he'll have his crossbow out. It's loaded, and he's readying the hex.
Okay.
Los can only go out 40 feet from where Chaga is. So he flies out to here. It's a double move, and he'll ready an attack. Mort.
Mort is readying a full round attack for anything that comes in near him because he is not eager to get in the way of those things, to be honest.
Yep.
And he's going to be like attack defensively, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Junker is going to drink his mutagen. It'll be a strength mutagen.
Okay.
He will move. Chaga. Let's see. What is the range of mage armor? Or mage hand? We'll move in behind this mess. Longsword flits forward. And he will... Single action left. Shit. Double move. He's defensive. Ghost.
What you got, Ghost?
Well,
you guys, you can feel the ground shaking as these creatures come towards or moving towards you. As they're getting closer, you get to really understand the actual size of these animals. They are 15 feet tall at the shoulders, and you're guessing from horn to tail about 30 feet long.
They're bus cows.
They're bus cows is what is coming at you.
He will fire an arrow from downtown.
Okay.
He's just gonna see if he could make contact. There's no bard song.
Not yet.
So Longbow looks like he's in the 4th range increment, so this is -6. Nat 1, of course. 13. He critically misses. Dexterity check or lose next standard or move. He fails, so he fired once. He loses his next move, and then he has 1 action left, which I guess he'll take. 1d20 plus 7. He's just shooting into the wind at this point in time. AC 20.
AC 20 hits. Top one or bottom one?
Bottom one.
Okay.
Concentrate everything on the 1 until it's down.
They're
fucking big.
And his whopping damage mark is 9. Oh, max damage.
No. It's stuck in him. Made him angrier, but it's stuck in him. This whole party must be, how do farmers live out here? It's so dangerous.
Yeah, we're never going to leave the city alone. Leave the city again. Uber bulls. I'm afraid now.
You asked for harder, so... Okay.
Can you give us some space behind the cart? Because we might...
Yes, I will make some space behind the cart.
Okay. We might
beat some kind of hasty retreat, perhaps?
No, we might sacrifice the horses and kind of run around the run around the cart like jackasses. I wish you'd be standing out in the open like this.
Okay, so in the 3 action economy, how far can you go with a run?
It's the same thing.
So you can go times 5 or 4?
Straight line. I think it's times 5. Wait a second. Right. Run feet is times 5.
That's times 5. Run feet. Okay, they do not have the run feet, but they are picking up the pace.
They're not wearing armor or any sort
Nope. They're just eager to see you.
Do they have harnesses? Like, do they look like they
have rings in their nose?
Okay.
And they have brands on them.
Interesting. Barnabas.
Barnabas. What's the distance? He starts his bard song. And then he's going to take...
What are you doing out there, Barnabas? That's right.
Bard song is going now.
Alistair is going to fire a single shot from his crossbow.
Okay. At bull 2?
Yeah, the one that got hit by the arrow. That is 80. It's in the 3rd range increment, which is -4. If it's running and doesn't have the run feat, then it's denied its dex.
Yep.
So +10, -4 for range, +1 for bard song. AC 14.
No.
Okay.
They're not particularly dexy creatures.
All right. He will then have his crossbow in hand, but he's readying to do the hex.
Okay. Next, that was Los.
Los is going to use a ninja point to vanish.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'm still here.
Better be. Mort looks scared. Mort, you Mort used to being the meatiest guy on the battlefield, and today he is not.
Right. Los is readying to, I guess he's only ready an action, so he's going to ready an attack.
All right. Mort is going to continue to ready.
Oh, he's going to move out in the ready attack. So
that's Junker or
no? Los. He moves out, spends a swift action, and then readies it.
Readies. Yeah. I see. Mort continues to ready. Junker
with his spear in hand will cast shield. And I don't know if he wants to be there. You know what? He is immune because of a trait to the effects of rat swarms.
So he can go right into the swarm.
You're immune to the swarm and distraction ability of rat swarms. Okay. He's immune to the swarm attack. Oh, yeah. He could just go wander into the...
That's awesome. Come and get me.
all these tiny mice-sized rats with little red eyes crawling around him, and he's just got his spear out and ready, and they're dropping off of him. It's pretty cool. I like it. Chaga, well, sees where the line is going to be, so Chaga... this might not be wise, but he's going to step, move the sword forward. He's got one action left. They're going to be here in a minute, right?
Yeah.
So Chaga then is going to cast telekinetic volley. He now has 4 bullets floating around his head.
Okay.
Ghost. Well, if we can startle one of them, that would be really great. So I think Ghost is going to take a shot and then cast a spell.
All right.
Plus 12, plus 13 with Bard Song. Oh, it's the second nat 1. AC 16 against
misses.
Fucking derp. He drops his bow. Fuck. The horse jostled the cart a little bit. He lost his footing. He tried to put it like a boss, put his foot up on the edge and kind of slipped and scatters his bow. He will then do another action to pick up his bow.
Okay.
And I guess we're not casting any spells this round, so he will then just fire another arrow at plus 8. Oh my god. He just critical missed again. He takes 1 point of dex damage from the critical miss.
Oh.
Typically, he can avoid these things by making a fortitude save against the AC he was trying to hit. Which was what?
They were flat-footed, so 18.
Okay, he makes the save. Fuck! Again, he's got a splinter in his toenail, and he's spilling arrows all over the place and dropping his bow. He's all butterfingers. It's the shaking of the ground that is disturbing him.
The shaking of the ground is such that it almost makes you feel insignificant. I don't know if you've ever been beside some truly heavy equipment gone like
underground.
That's right. You went underground.
My first job out of university was in the mines and hard rock mining. These vehicles basically had tires that were taller than you.
Yeah.
And they would roll on by, and it's like your job to get out of their way.
Yes. That when they roll by, and they roll by close, and a lot of these drivers they've been doing it for years, so they're good. But there's that nagging notion that if he's just off by just a little bit, like
You're
done.
I was not. I was like, can we go down that drift right there? It's like, yeah, I'm fucking like hustling away from the big vehicles. I didn't spend much time underground, but yeah, did not like. Barnabas.
Anyway.
Oh no, sorry, the Bulls.
The Bulls. They look like they're slowing down just a bit. They're going their full move, but
yeah, they're sizing us up.
Yeah,
for the destruction.
You can see they're the size of a bus. You can see the brands on who has knowledge local.
I think we're gonna look at that later.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, hey.
What is the X with the thing through it? They're branded. Got it. Our adrenaline's going through the roof. Unless Barnabas is really, really.
No, he's focused on where they are. I gotta check something.
They've got bells.
Yo.
It's just, oh my god, the death cows! They're wearing fucking church bells because they're so big. Oh.
All right. These things are gross.
What's Barnabas doing?
That was the cows. He's readying. He's readying a spell this round.
Okay.
Barnabas. There we go. Thank you. Alistair
will continue to ready. He will reload his crossbow and then ready a hex. He might switch it to an evil. No, he'll ready the misfortune. That's still the best one. Los can't be any further. So Los is readying an attack.
Okay.
He also has. Yeah, he's going to ready his full round attack, which his BAB is not 6, so I don't think we reread that, Fox, and it's you ready an action. It could be a full round action, but his BAB isn't high enough to have iterative attacks, so he's readying a attack. Mort.
Mort is also readying his full round action is a attack, so same thing.
Okay. Junker starts moving the swarm in.
Okay.
Moves at 15. Damn it.
Not quite. Can you get the other one? Or? Not quite. Shit.
No, he's going to the swarm is going to have a readied action, and he is going to dig his hand into a bag full of garbage, and as a standard action, eat some of said garbage, gaining 1d8 plus 4 temporary hit points. He
nice.
gains 8 temp hit points.
Yep. Okay.
And then he will ready a single attack.
All right. Chaga.
Oh, Chaga doesn't want to go forward. Chaga's just going to delay. Ghost. Well, that thing's in first range increment now. So he will attack with his bow.
Okay.
AC 19.
That misses. It slowed itself down. It's not running anymore.
A nat 1, of course.
Of
That's
course.
the fourth nat 1 of this combat.
Yeah.
Critically missed. Miss. It is a range attack. Oops, the attack deals damage to you instead of the target. Of course it does.
Oh, of course.
1d6 plus 3 Bard Song point blank shot. He does 11 damage to himself
Max damage.
As he steps on one of his arrows that he dropped.
Shit. Shit.
Sorry, his bow is +1. That's 12 damage.
Oh, yeah, it's 12 damage.
Would 20 have hit?
20 would have hit.
Okay, so that first attack actually did some damage to the bull.
Okay.
3 is normal.
Bard Song +1.
7 damage.
All right.
I suppose he has one last attack. He could roll it.
Give her.
Let me see if I got his bonus right. It's normally 10. With Cat's Grace, it's 12. With the +1 on the bow is 13. With Bard Song, it's 14. So +4. A nat 1.
Are you kidding me? This is wow.
Would have hit.
Would have hit, yes. That's amazing.
Junker's like, he needs to get out of this wagon. The horses are bucking and fucking panicking. He's like, he doesn't like this very much. Junker just may not like bulls after this. He may see decide that bulls is
All right. As the bulls approach, they lower their heads. Massive 7-foot horns on these things with looks like sharpened ends.
Nice.
As they come forward.
Okay, so Los has a readied. I think that's the first thing that happens. He's invisible, so I think this is I think it's against the flat-footed AC.
Yeah.
Is it charging?
It is charging, yes.
Okay, so it would get it's flat-footed basically is what we're saying.
Yeah. Yeah, yes, it's flat-footed to you.
Flat-footed and a minus 2 to AC for charge.
Yeah.
So Los is going to use a Piranha Strike Ghost Touch. Or sorry, Piranha Strike Ghost Touch S stock. With +1 Bard Song.
Yeah.
That's it.
You didn't. Oh my god. Oh my god. Modron hates you.
Flat-footed, he would have hit.
Yes,
okay,
he
so
would have hit.
That was his readied action. Does the thing react to the ghost?
It looks so focused on what it's charging at, it does not react to the ghost.
Okay.
So if you have yes, you can take your attack of opportunity.
I will do so, sir. Fuck. AC 21. At least I hit with something, although
that hit.
It was not the sneak attack, though. I was hoping for that.
That did hit.
All right. 2d4 plus 4 is probably not enough to stop a raging cow. 11 damage. It's
all right, that's
not insignificant.
No, not at all.
And that burns. That's Los readied. Alistair, when the thing is within 30 feet, not yet. Barnabas had a readied. I don't know if his spell is going off.
His readied is going off right now. Would you mind putting a grease spell 5 feet ahead of Mort?
Kind of like that?
Yep.
Oh, get it. bull just fucking turning up in front of Mort would be hilarious.
It's reflex save.
Get him.
+7. Oh, it makes it save. Damn it.
You know what?
But it has to continue to try to go through it.
It ruins its charge.
It ruins its charge, yes, because it becomes difficult terrain. And it tries to move through it. Becomes 10.
Which is an acrobatics check.
Yeah, and guess what bulls don't have?
Yeah, they have 4 legs though. They might get a +4 bonus for being 4-legged, but
yeah, I am gonna give them a +2 bonus because that's not an actual.
Okay.
What is their dex +1?
So charge is an action, and then when its charge got ruined, it's now taking a move action to get closer. So I don't think this thing actually gets to attack. Because you can't charge through difficult terrain.
No, you're right. It's just going to attack. Yeah, it wants to hit something.
So from there it can attack?
From there it can attack. It can attack Mort. But Mort gets his action first.
He had a readied, correct.
He had a readied, and he's going to try and beat this creature. Does not have that, so +13 +14. AC 29 is definitely a hit. 2d8 plus 22. Oh, 36 damage. How felt that?
Hacking it with the axe. Nice.
Actually, I used the wrong dice. That's right. Shit. That should be 2d6 plus 24. 31 damages. All right. Still.
Okay, out of the readies, Alistair is not close enough yet for his ready to go off, and then Junker's not close enough yet for his ready to go off.
On this party, how did your adventurers get up at such high levels? We went to farms. They're dangerous.
Yep.
Okay, that's as far as it goes, and then it attacks Mort.
Kind of got slowed down, skidding in the grass. And
plus 14. AC 16. These big horns just sweep over Mort's head. Mort ducks under them.
All right.
The other cow.
This thing has ended its movement, so Junker's rat swarm gets its readied action, and its readied action is just to charge.
Okay.
So it ends up there.
All right.
It does 4 damage to the cow, and it needs to make a reflex save and a fort save.
All right. To the 4 damage first. 62. The cow is now bloodied. Reflex save. Not 20.
Okay, so it's not entangled, and then the nauseating effect is a fort save.
Yeah, plus 10, so 26. It made it.
Okay.
And the other cow, not liking what happened there. Remind me again how overrun works.
As part of a charge or a move, you move through a creature. If you have like improved overrun or trample or something like that, they cannot get out of the way. So it can do multiple creatures, but if it fails its CMD check,
it stops.
Yeah.
All right. So that's one move, and it's gonna move again, and it's trampling.
Probably all of us.
Yes, all of you.
Okay. Give me a second. I'm going to check to see if the longsword via the, what is it called? The telekinetic combat, whether it provokes. Give me a second.
You can forego your AOO.
No, you can't.
Yes, for trample.
Oh, for trample, I got it.
Yeah, trample. It's trample. You can forego your AOO in exchange for a reflex save. If you would like, I got to do the CMB first anyway.
Yeah, I'm rolling for the longsword. The longsword gets an AOO as this thing is
okay,
running
yes.
by. So,
got a nat 20 on it. Yeah, so it's trampling.
You stole my 20.
Sorry. I'm gonna feel really bad if you get another one because you've had more.
Chaga's longsword kind of dips in and tries to take a hunk out of its side. AC 17 is a miss. Bard Song is AC 18. It's charging, so it's -2.
Yes, that. Wait, -2 gives it an AC of 18.
Yeah, I forgot the +1 from Bard.
Oh yeah, then that's it. Yeah.
Basically, this is attacking with Chaga's caster level, and it's a magic sword. It doesn't do strength damage, so
D8 +1.
Yeah, for some reason I have
plus Bard Song.
+3 here. Let me have a quick.
Does it get Bard Song? Yeah, I guess if Chog is.
Yeah, at this level he doesn't, because he only burned a second level spell. It just does the weapon damage. So D8 +1. Yeah. +2 with Bard Song. Oh, the longsword dips in, does 7 damage as the cow is running by.
Okay.
And then it feels like all of us are getting trampled.
Yeah. That's one move. That's yeah, right there. Boom.
Okay.
Now who is taking their AOOs and who is going for a reflex save?
Junker had it readied, so when it got approximately here,
you can get your ready.
He can get his get his attack with his long spear. Fuck. Give me a second. Long spear, I think, are brace weapons.
That would be ×2 damage.
But I'm rolling like stink. Long spear is +5 with the mutagen is +7.
Bard Song +8.
Bard Song is +8. AC 12 is not enough. Okay. Junker is, so we get reflex saves if we forego the AOO.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, Junker will try to get out of the way. He gets a 27 on the reflex save.
You avoid the damage.
Right.
Who else was that? Chaga? Mort.
Did Mort take the AOO?
Mort is taking his AOO. Yeah. Uh, 14. He hits.
Nice.
2d6 +4. I gotta use this different damage with the axe for 29 points of damage. That cattle felt that.
Okay. Looks like this thing started its trample before Alistair could get his readied action off. We'll do the ready.
Yeah, you can go ahead and take it if you want.
Yeah, it's a will save versus the misfortune.
Oh, okay. Guess what? It doesn't have a great. Fails its will save, so I will re-roll that.
No, it started its overrun, which means it made the roll before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I think he's doing his thing.
He's doing his thing. All
Did
right.
Mort get knocked over?
Mort is going to take damage. Who else is stuck in there? Chaga, is he going to take his AOO?
No, Chaga is just going to try to get out of the way.
Or is he going to? Okay, and so is Barnabas. So reflex saves. No, Junker made his.
Oh, Chaga, reflex save sucks. He gets a 10.
That is inadequate.
Big fat man being thrown around by a cow.
Barnabas. Okay, so +8 for Mort. We'll do that first. Mort fails with a 17. And Barnabas, what's your reflex there? And your mirror images will not protect you from the big hooves, unfortunately, sir. +9.
Go Barnabas.
Barnabas does not get out of the way either. All right, so those who fall under the hooves of this massive beast take 30 points of damage. God.
What?
Yeah, it's an
Can Chaga Windy escape this?
Yes, you can.
He still takes the damage. It just he gets 10
You
DR.
get DR.
10?
Yes.
Okay, so he's going to burn a reaction.
And I think Barnabas is going to do the same thing because he can't.
Yeah. Yes. And are we knocked prone?
I have to double check. I believe you are.
If he beats the CM, if this is an overrun, if you beat the CMD by 5, then people are knocked prone.
38. Actually, it would he charged, so it would be actually 40.
Yeah,
you rolled a nat 20.
I think everyone who took damage is knocked prone.
Yeah, it says it's just like an overrun combat maneuver.
Okay, and then Junker managed to somehow deke out of the way. Okay, Alistair's readied went off, which means it's Barnabas's turn. And I put the 20 damage on your token.
All right.
I'll put it on Mort's.
Yeah. Yeah, Mort took the 30.
He got hit by a bus.
That was awful. Barnabas is going to... Oh, I got to roll for his images. I'll roll for his images before I do this. 1d4. 2 images. He's going to take the AOO getting up.
What a brave, brave man. Taking one for the team. Don't get hit.
Yeah, that's the... If he gets hit, it's bad. And the cow will take its AOO.
Fucking plus. Kicks.
Oh, no! Okay, so let's hope this misses. 1d3, a 1. It's Barnabas. Oh!
Windy escaped that shit.
He just Windy escaped.
Yeah,
it's his new turn.
His reaction
Yeah, he's
restarts.
Gonna Windy escape it. He will get DR and it's no longer a crit. Oh, that is awful. I think it's.
I guess it could have missed, right? And then you could Windy escape if you want to really save your spells. Like roll to confirm.
Yeah, 20. Yeah, plus 14. Yeah, that would hit. So it's like,
Barnabas!
Oh, he's gonna puff. So he takes 2d6 plus DR10, so 2d6 plus 5. Takes another 13. Oh!
How many points does Barnabas have?
Not that many.
Oh, are you turning Chaga into the heal bot for this encounter?
We need Chaga to turn into the kill bot. These things are awful. It was originally going to be 1.
Okay. Alistair. What the fuck? Who fucking raises these things? From the safety under the cart, Alistair is going to cast a ray of enfeeblement on this big-ass cow.
Okay.
Oh. The touch AC on the cow that just charged. Fucking Modron. +1 for Bard's Song. He hits touch AC 12.
You hit.
1d6 plus
It's
2. It takes 6 strength penalty
Oh.
unless it makes a fort save.
Then it takes 3. All right. Plus
DC
10.
16.
Yeah. It makes it save, so 3.
3 strength penalty. Yep.
Yep.
And then with the loaded crossbow, taking advantage of cover, he will just fire at the bull. Because fuck you, bull. Fuck you. Bard Song is running. +1. Critical threat. Critical hit.
Hey.
Reduced damage but major injury. So it does normal damage.
Could be good still, depending on the major injury.
Yep. Let's do the damage first.
Okay.
A +1 light crossbow is d8s, d6 when small, +1 and +1 for Bard Song. So basically takes 5 damage. Oh, I didn't automate this part.
Okay.
Major injury. So I'm sharing it on screen. A major injury, a d12.
Okay.
1 attack is crushed. It can't use it until it's healed, and the fort save is the confirmation roll to avoid this. So DC 21 fort save to avoid having its one and only attack destroyed.
40.
Of course, Modron. Of course.
That would have been awesome, though.
Yeah. So a bolt kind of went right in between its horns and kind of cracked its horns a little bit, but that was his round. Los.
Mort does threaten if he wants to get.
Yeah, I think we're gonna take on this cow. So he'll float in behind the cow. He's gonna do a thing that he's flying steps. He uses another key point to turn invisible as a swift action, which is a single action, and then he attacks it. Basically, he wants to give it its bleeding attack if he can get sneak attack off. So 1d20 plus 9 with Bard Song plus 2 with flank, and then it's flat-footed AC because he doesn't see you. AC 19 hits. Good thing he turned invisible. 2d4 plus 4 plus 1d6 sneak. 17 damage.
Nice.
And then he's got bleeding attack as a ninja trick.
Cool.
Which I think is 1.
Put that on the cows.
Yeah, it's his number of sneak attack
the
dice.
one.
Yeah.
Eventually, I'll figure these out.
There you go.
There we go. All right, bleeding cow.
Ole!
As Los Mort. Mort is going to stand up. Occurring an AOO. Not 1.
Yeah, now it's time. Modron's going to tilt the other way.
AC 32 would have hit.
Yep.
But Mort gets to stand up. All right. Gets to stand up and throw a beating. And he is flanking with Los.
Yep.
So 14 plus 16. Oh. Are you kidding me, Modron?
No, Modron's not going to be happy until the cart is rubble, the horses are dead, half the party are stomped to the earth.
Okay, would have hit.
We can't win if we keep on rolling ones.
No, this is awful.
Well worth it. There you go.
AC 30 is a hit.
Not a crit, though.
Not a crit. And he had to stand, so that's it. Damage. So 2d6 plus 24. Oh, and plus 1d6 from sneak attack. 32 damage.
Yeah, we can put that one down.
Mort puts his axe right in the center of the cow's head as it's coming up, rearing up at him, and the cow drops.
Yes.
Oh, hang on a sec. Does it? I did how much damage?
32.
All right, hang on a sec. A little math.
Yeah, you probably increased their cons or something.
No, I didn't. They what is their con?
Max hit points, first 4 hit dice.
No, this cow should be dead, should have dropped, but it's
they've got ferocity or whatever that fucking.
They're ragey.
They're ragey
angry.
Holy shit! It's still standing.
Like its head is split open and it's just bucking around.
Head cheese, anyone?
That was Mort. Next we have Junker.
Okay, well, Junker's rats are somewhere underneath there. Yeah, they're going to continue to bite the bull.
Yep.
Doing 11 damage this round.
The rats crawl up the side of the bull, into its mouth, into its eye, into that hole Mort just made into its head, and it drops.
Oh, that is so horrifying.
Those rats are awesome. I don't care what anybody says.
All right,
Dead.
And then Junker, feeling brave. I'm just going to take a glance at his character sheet, see if I'm doing the right thing. He kind of, that kind of was all of his 3 powers to get his. We're in a big grassy area, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
What would happen if I put an entangle spell right about here?
My guess is you'd probably entangle a cow.
Yep. He is going to make the grass angry. Reflex save versus being entangled is failed.
Fail. That is an entangled cow.
It's also difficult terrain, so it can't charge and do all that fun stuff.
That awful stuff it likes to do.
All right, that was effective. Junker, it's not threatening him out here, right?
How far away is he?
15 feet.
No, you're pretty sure the horn will get you.
Oh, okay, so he stepped back to do that then.
Yeah, I was surprised at that too.
Chaga, it took its AOO on Barnabas, right?
It did, yes.
I think Chaga has to command the hand. Give me a second. A move action to move the weapon's location. Nope, he's going to stand from prone and move away from the cow. Move away from the cow. See what I did there? Mark?
Yes, I saw. Oh, you moved away from the cow.
No,
yes.
he moved.
Oh,
away.
for God's sakes. now you deserve your ones.
And then he's going to telekinetic volley one of the bullets around his head at the cow, which I believe is a touch attack.
Yes.
Okay, telekinetic volley with Bard Song as a +9. Ooh, one away from crit hit. A whizzing bullet goes into the cow for 4.
Ooh.
Which is like a ball bearing, I guess, at
Yeah.
this point. And the longsword has nothing to attack because Chaka has to move it around. You know what? Chaka is going to use his vest for an extra move action, and he will telekinetically move the sword 20 feet
Okay.
forward. Bobbing longsword in the air as Chaga sends it in. Ghost. Well, he gives up. He doesn't want to be an archer anymore. Does he have enough cover from the side of the wagon, kind of firing over the side of it, or does he have to move back?
I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm gonna say you do.
Okay. Then he will take a full round of attacks.
I'm not saying he's not coming for you next round. I'm just.
He's going to take one attack.
Mm-hmm.
AC 33.
That is a hit.
+3, point blank, magic, Bard Song. He does 11 damage.
Nice.
And then Ghost is going to, from using the cover to his advantage, cast True Strike.
It is now bloodied.
Nice. You heard that, right? Cast True Strike?
Yes, I heard that.
Double.
Junker, Barnabas. It's stuck. It does not like being stuck. It's going to spend an action to try to get unstuck. Pure strength check. Be +9 because of the strength. Fails. So it is stuck. And you. 1, it goes after Barnabas. 2, it goes after Junker. Actually, 3, it goes after Alistair. Alistair, you shot him too, didn't you?
Yep.
Barnabas, of course.
He's out in the open and there's 3 of them.
Yep.
How did you end up in front, Barnabas?
Fucking fine now. This is fucking wrong. AC 24 is potentially a hit. Takes out an image. So try. So this standard to try to break out of the.
No, it's a single action.
That's a single action.
Yeah.
It's gonna hit. Oh, should have put him another -2. Still would have hit. +13 +8. AC 20 misses Barnabas.
Within 5?
Yeah, it takes out his last image, so he's not happy about that.
Now it's Barnabas' turn.
Barnabas is not liking the situation. He is going to cast defensively.
What a brave man. What a brave man.
Fuck you, monster. Fuck you. Let's see. Bard.
15 plus double spell level if he's trying to re-up mirror image.
Nope. 14. Come on. Yes. He casts a 2nd level spell. Cacophonous Call.
Oh, he's attacking it from there.
as if it made it save, or did it?